Renowned clergy, academician and counselor, Reverend Frank Okpako, who is the General Overseer of Wells of Living Water Ministry, with headquarters in Ughelli, Delta State, has admonished Christians to be patient, steadfast, and trust in God for their purposes in life to manifest.
There's a plan for your children. They say your children can never make it. But I'm here to tell you there is a grace for you. If other doesn't make it to your family, you will make it and your children will make it. Because there is an oil that flows upon you. Are you listening? Grace for longevity. Grace. There is also grace for marriage. What did I say? Grace for what? Marriage.
The cleric spoke during a special worship and thanksgiving service to mark his 64th birthday anniversary and 29th year of preaching the gospel, where he called on Christians to stay away from all forms of sins, which he said reduces the manifestation of God's divine purposes in one's lives. He described his 29 years of preaching salvation as a very difficult journey, which only the grace of God could have made possible, as according to him, the temptations, challenges, and obstacles he has encountered throughout the journey were enough to scare many away from the call.
29 years in ministry is not a child's play. One, you go through thick and thin. For you to succeed with God, it demands total obedience. If you like, go and cut corners. God will not listen to you. I think this is where many are failing. If you really want to achieve feats, great feats, is total obedience to God's words. And when He sees that in you, then He can do anything with you.
He, however, said he was able to surmount the challenges through absolute dedication and sincere belief in God, who he said did not disappoint him, but has been showing his powers in many ways in his life.
The challenges are enormous. They are very, very enormous. We have challenges of where is all God is always using the challenges, because it's like a wilderness journey. And that is why He says, I have chosen thee not with silver, but in a furnace of affliction. He allows you to go through that journey. You go through pains. Challenges. But if you can endure, God is a patient God. If you can endure the patience of God while you are going through all these pains, a financial struggle.
Giving insight into how he became a preacher of the gospel from an entirely worldly background, Reverend Okpako said he wouldn't have believed during his early days that he would ever turn out to be a servant of God that would be going about preaching the word with signs and wonders following, as according to him, God arrested him from the situation of multiple sicknesses to the pulpit. Reverend Okpako encouraged those who are called into preaching the gospel to approach ministerial service with total submission to God and abstinence from sins.
Young men who want to go into the ministry, I will encourage them, but they must be patient with God. If you are not patient, you can't cut corners. You can't make it. You must avoid anything sin and be straightforward with Him. You know, sometimes hunger will come. You cannot use the flesh. If the flesh is still there, God will help you. You must discipline the flesh for you to see Him. Then He will use you as a platform for the world.
Speaking in an exclusive chat with STV Shane at the end of the church service, Reverend Okpako thanked all who came from far and near to participate in the double celebrations with him, praying that God would meet them at the point of their needs. Speaking during the service, his wife, Pastor Mrs. Dora Okpako, described him as a compassionate man who has been displaying and manifesting the true characteristics of absolute faith in God since his decision to preach the gospel.
I want to say something about my husband. My hero. My Superman. What you see here? I can see it's an angel that is in human form. An angel that is in human form.
She eulogized her husband for always standing firm for his family despite his usually tight pastoral schedules, stressing that he has a large heart for accommodating all who come his way with an undiluted passion for helping the needy.
Those that are suffering, those that doesn't have, he like helping them. He's a friend to the needy. He loves the things of God. He's not happy when he's not doing the work of God. Even when he is afar, he always says, oh, I want to go home. I want to go and preach. He likes doing the things of God. Even when he's at home, if he doesn't come to church one day, it seems as if he's sick. He's a loving man. Praise the Lord.
On his part, Festus Otu, the chairman of Amicable Club of Ughelli, who led members of the club to celebrate with Reverend Okpako, described the clergy as an exceptional and charismatic preacher whose ways of life depicts genuine calling by God. While congratulating Reverend Okpako on his birthday and 29 years in ministry, which he said was not easy, he saluted all, especially family members, friends and well-wishers who have been standing with him all the years.
29 years in the ministry, according to the Reverend. It's not a day's job.
Oh, yeah.
It takes some determination, tenacity to get there. So I thank God for his life. Many people who got into the ministry within 5 years, they fallen apart. There is a man, 29 years, is still going strong. And it's even getting stronger. He has become a colossus in the religious arena. Thank God. God is blessing him, and it's also blessing all of us with him. So it's a special day, especially for us Amicable Friends as a group, as a club. We are happy to identify with him because everybody wants success. We are happy to celebrate with him, to thank God for his life. 64 years, birthday, still looking handsome, healthy. When he climbs the pulpit, he looks like a 45-year-old pastor.
Amicable.
God be the glory.
Oh,
and I thank all of you, members of Amicable Friends, who were able to come here today to.
Highlights of the ceremony were the cutting of the anniversary cake, presentation of gifts to the clergy, and special recognition of some members of the ministry for their steadfastness and contributions to its growth in the past 29 years.
I wish you happy birthday.